Jamie from CraftyMcFangirl.com. Thanks for joining me for this Fallout craft series.
Today we're going to make a fun Fallout gift. We'll create these Mentat and Fixer pill tins and fill them with candy. All of the materials for this project are linked in the description below the video, both on YouTube and at CraftyMcFangirl.com. You will need metal tins. Download the artwork from CraftyMcFangirl.com. I will link the artwork below. Scissors, yellow and blue paint, light brown paint, Mod Podge mat and a paintbrush, and candy for your tins. I used spree candy and sorted out all of the red ones from 3 boxes. I also used light blue 6-lit candies. I opened 3 boxes of spree candy and sorted out all of the red ones. They were just the right amount for my 3.5-inch square tins. Next, I painted my tins with yellow and blue acrylic paint. It doesn't matter how well you paint them because you're going to make them look scratched and weathered later. Make sure to paint all around the sides and the bottom. Add a small border of paint on the edges of the front of the tins. Let the paint dry completely. Add a protective coating of Mod Podge mat to both tins and make sure to let the Mod Podge dry completely. Next, it's time to apply the labels to the front. Download and cut out the artwork. I designed these labels to fit 3.5-inch square tins. If you are using an Altoids tin, there's lots of artwork online that you can find in that size. Apply a thin layer of Mod Podge to the tins and carefully press down the labels. Let the Mod Podge dry completely. Then apply a layer of Mod Podge mat to the top of the labels. Don't use too much or brush the label too much or the ink will run and the image will become cloudy. Let this Mod Podge dry completely. Next, it's time to scratch and weather the tins. You can use sandpaper to scratch up the paint if you want. Then use a dry brush and light brown acrylic paint to add stains. Make sure your brush only has a tiny bit of paint on it so that you can scrub the edges and corners and get a dirty look to your tins. Too much paint on the brush will ruin the look you're going for. Once the brown paint is dry, you can add a final protective layer of Mod Podge mat over the top and let it dry completely. The final step is to add your candy to both of the tins. And your Mentats and Fixer tins are done. These candy treats will make a great gift for the Fallout fan in your life.
Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this craft, check out my other Fallout craft videos.